shit. Start the game. Hold on. Let's... Hello everyone, Lana here. We're gonna stream some... Stardew Valley, that's the name. I got. Already forgot it. But yeah, a little bit slow, little bit... I don't know. Probably not gonna be a long stream. But I want to do something. I had headache all day. So today... we're gonna play. And you know what? I'm gonna fucking go. Start anew. I haven't played it in a while. And I'm gonna be a laddie this time. Sephiroth. Blop, 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 blop. Yay. I think it's nice you can have beard as a lady. I'm gonna have cat. That's gonna be after my farm name. Oh, well, what are we gonna call it? And hey, RX, yes, today is turnip time, or as I like to call them, turnipples. Fruity. Or vegetable-y. A farm name. Well, I'm gonna name this one. Oh, now I have... I'm trying to come up with a fun name, but I can't come up with one. Oh well, what? Moon. And my name is gonna be Jesus. Why not? Favorite thing? Hentai. Let's go with that, I guess. Colors can be green. Hair color. Let's go blue. Pants color can be blue. We're gonna skip intro. Riverland, forest, hilltop, wilderness, farm. Rocket terrain. There's plenty of good land here, but beware. You know what? Let's go wilderness. I haven't played it super much, so it seems a little bit spooky. But how are you doing, RX? Yeah, are you doing well? Oh my! Can't wait to get the star fruit. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. And here we are, in my new home. I even have a dildo there, look. Right in the corner. Perfect. This is when all your greenhorns. I'm green and I'm horny. I have a job now, look. Oh really? What is you working with? Even if it's just for a while, that's really nice to hear. I really hope it go well with the job. It's much important to have a good job. Oh. I forgot how relaxing the music is actually. Even if it can be a bit repetitive, but it is chillaxing for me. Just to relax, hearing nature sounds. Okay, how did I build things? That was the button. Crafting. I need 5th. Dude, it takes so much wood to make a fucking chest. Holy crap. Until we try a pair of swords, and I don't think I'm doing well enough to stay on after next week. Ah, I see. Yeah, they tend to be like that, you know. You're getting for a little period. I do hope it will go well though. And janitor, I mean, that is pretty good. I've been doing a little bit of janitor work in the like parish hall here in town. Cleaning, fixing, stuff like that. Let's just take it as it comes, you know. And we can build a chest finally. Dun, 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 dun. He's nice. You're good at. Oh, night. Oh god, that's some Freddy Fazbear's, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff going there. Lano the janitor, yeah. Or if I'm licking an outlet, it's Yanni 4. Or something like that. But how are you doing, Mehmet? There we go. I almost start to remember how to actually play the game. It was a little while ago. Did you get your cards sold? You were trying to sell some of your older cards, right? I love to put my seed into the ground. I'm showing my dominance over nature and the world by fucking the ground. It all makes perfect sense. Goodness, all I needed for places. Ah, but that's awesome. It's good to have a little bit extra caching in the old wallet, you know. And let's see. Oh! I got a machine gun. So that's good. Especially considering card games can be pretty dang expensive. Which sucks. Nobody play, cut them all once full grown. I started dumb. Yes! I gonna take my revenge on Potato for stealing my fucking flamingo, man. I will never forgive him for doing that. My flamingo is mine property. I spend our money on it. And since the cards I need are like 30... Ooh, that's a lot of money. I mean, one card maybe not so bad per se, but you know, when there are a few, the price that's going up very fast. $30, holy crap. I mean, then it is guaranteed, right? So you don't, it is not like you need to buy a package that costs 30 and you hope you get the right card. I hope it's so at least. Otherwise that's gonna be gotcha on all the money. Hello. I remember the time when the set was on. Oh my god, inflation and you know, what do you call it? You know, when people want it, it gets more expensive. It kind of sucks. More people want it, and there is less around it. Seeing one is way to go for all. Ah, yeah, you can do that. Okay, that's good to do. Hello. Fabio eJRTU. Yes. The damaged... What do you call it? The damaged artist. No one noticed me stealing the trash. Go in there. Good. Ooh. Granny almost saw me stealing her trash. I'm like a fucking trash raccoon here. Trash panda. Well, because people want it and most people want it because that is it, yes. Whatever you do, it's the boy. Yep. Supply and demand. That's the word, yeah. They eluded my Swedish brain a little too much. Donate. Here is my spine. I'm spineless. Take it. I don't need it anymore. The card is generic and splashable and index to its nation that everyone's. Ah. It makes it kind of painful, you know, when it's so expensive. I actually, yesterday, I did my own cards, you know. I actually uploaded on Twitter. I did a few cards for fun. Because I like to collect cards. I collected lots of, like, hockey cards as a kid. and stuff like that. But I also remember a card game me and my cousin played many years ago. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember it was like monsters, and it had like 4 stats. And the goal was that to like, have the luck to get the right card with the right stats to beat the other one. It was a very simple game. And I made the cards similar to that, you know? That they are like having stats, but it's VTubers instead. So it's like, the idea I had is to make it like VTubers, big and small, independent, hololive, and VShowy or whatnot. Want to play doesn't run brainwash swirl or inlet pause. Get it? Ooh! $60? Oh my god! That's a lot of money. That is a lot. Let's see. Do we have any fun things around? Hello, Mario. You look like Mario with a yellow hat. Linus is good. I like Linus. Hello, Dimitri. I still find it sad though, like your little community and you literally have a guy homeless, like maybe you should try to unhomeless him. I mean, we have the entire, you know, what the fuck do you call it? The community home, you know, the big community house. There's a big fucking house with no people in it. Let Linus live there, for fuck's sake. There is also a type of the triple rare, which costs... Ah. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that kind of thing definitely affects, right? And no, you don't need to remember. His name is Linus. And maybe it is that he wants to be homeless, yeah. Which is a very weird thing, to be honest. But in the end, it's his choice. But it's very weird. I'm not gonna lie. Because I have been homeless. And believe me, it's nothing you want to be. It's fucking sucks. Twin Vice Flash Mangoes is the same kind of sets cough all them. Oh yeah, I remember that. Wait, I'm gonna show. Let's see, because I still have them around here. Okay, wait. I'm gonna show you guys. It's nothing much, to be honest. I can't really do much, but I made a card like this. This is obviously Kobo with power, quote down there, blah 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 blah, because you know she's underwater, and I made it like 3 level cards. You have iron, you have gold, and you have gems. So this is a gold card with 300 points in total. Then you have me, of course, as an iron, because I am trash. Insert final line. Centrea as a gem card, and then Elias as a gold. So I love to do this. It's such a ridiculous little things, but I think it's so fun to do. You know, I love to create games like this, and maybe I try to do more in the future because I like those. You know. Also, Vanguard latest set in flagship format has a reskin of card using me comments. Oh, really? Me comment? Ah, that's so sweet. That's awesome. Me comment. I'm gonna forward these in, Clam. I've been homeless before, but because we've been willing to settle for places probably not fit for foreign human. Oh god. Yeah, that's also a problem. Even if you technically have a home, doesn't mean it's a good home, so to speak, because some places are just awful. Though luckily I did, when I was homeless, I didn't live on the street. I got to live at my brother's place. I got to borrow a room there, so technically I had a house. Well, I had a roof over my head, but by all means I was homeless. I was evicted from my apartment. I had no place on my own, and that was so incredibly stressful. So I can only imagine to not have that kind of safety net. And it took forever until I finally got this apartment I have now, which is very small, but I like it. Along, let's see, I think it was 6 years ago, something like that, 6-7 years ago. And I was living at my brother's place for about 3 years until I got this apartment. 2 or 3 years or something like that. That was wild. One house we lived in had no insulation. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! Enemies! Enemies! I forgot. Oh my god! I forgot there were monsters here. Oh my god! Oh, that hurt my that hurt my neck for some reason. I have insulation, but yeah, no insulation in winter. Holy crap! Is you got a place now? But yeah, I am so happy I have a place right now. Holy crap! It reminds me when I was younger, teenager and all that. There was this big storm, Gudrun, that went through Sweden, and we had a power outage that lasted like 2 to 3 months. So we didn't really have any kind of like fire going. Well, heat didn't work, and we kind of like. Luckily, we had in the house, you know, one of these open fireplaces that we normally didn't use because there was no reason for it. But now it really came in clutch because we all gathered in this one room with a fireplace and like spent our days and all of that. And that was also time where I created many random little games. You know, I wrote it on paper with a candlelight lighting up, you know. Back to the 1800. Yes, it was literally 1800. We couldn't even use our... you know, oven and things like that, because, you know, there was no power. But we did have an old wooden oven that you use, like you throw in some wood into it, and it, you know, it is an old style thing that we mostly use as just a bench. But we got to use that. Back when summer didn't exist for, yeah, kind of. That was wood burning stove. Yes, that's the word. Luckily, there was one in the house, but we never used it until that very point. Then we're just like, oh, this is good now. It is good to have this very moment. How did the community with food though? Yeah, the problem was that we couldn't manage in general because we could get into town. Well, it took a while because me and my family lived on the countryside, so we had very limited access to begin with because the roads were completely blocked with trees because the trees had fallen all over the place. And it took a while, but we managed to survive because when we didn't have the fridge and all that, luckily it was cold outside, so we actually put our things, food and stuff like that, milk, meat and stuff, in the snow and cover it up so no animals would go and try to get it. And used the cold of the winter to the possibility. Yes, store-bought milk on the porch in winter. It works very good. It sucks in the sense because, you know, you realize how comfortable it is when you have like freeze and fridge and stuff like that. It is so nice, and then you like be thrown into this nightmare. What? It wasn't a nightmare per se, but it was more convoluted, you know? It wasn't as easy as things are, well, normally, so to speak. And when I was wondering what it was about how it was to find food. Yeah, the food was in general that we got to the store. Luckily, the stores in town were generally working still, so they had power going, so they still could provide food. So when we finally got there, it had taken a week before we could get into town because trees were blocking the entire ways. It was so fucking chaotic. It was after that storm, Sweden had like the world largest like assembly of logs because there was so much trees. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can find an image on it. It was fucking insane. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm gonna show you. This is how it looked after they gathered the logs and stuff like that that had fallen under the storm. It looked like this. Wait, I can zoom in. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of trees. You see how fucking far it goes? A free course of nature is up. Yes. Lana fan believe in lost belt. Oh yeah, it was literally lost belting. But yeah, this is insane because so much for, and you see there's still plenty of trees around. So yeah, this happened 2005, and it wasn't until like I think it was 2 years ago the last log had been shipped away. So that was lasting for quite a while. It's a lot of logs, I can tell you that, because holy crap. We can even check out here, because there was this storm, Orkanen Gudrun. Let's see. Do we have any? Oh yeah, here we have another pretty, well, not pretty, but it kind of shows how it could look like if you were unlucky. So this is a little house in the middle of forest, and yeah, literally all trees here that have collapsed. The storm was very intense. It was very crazy. It looks like grass literally have, you know, when you've been out mowing the grass and it's just falling flat, but here it's trees instead. It is the amount of trees. Oh yeah, this kind of looks like. And roads, you can imagine roads and stuff like that was completely cluttered. And it took a while. Luckily, it wasn't many that died. I think there was a few that did die under the storm. And then it was actually more people that died afterwards because they committed suicides, because many lost their livelihood that had forests, and their entire like forest and all was completely wiped out, and yeah, it was very tragic. Let's see. Yes, dirt. I got some dirt on Elliot now. Yes. Yes. Hey, Mayor. Rambo. Yeah, that's literally the Dark Ages. It was crazy. Holy crap. Now though it feels like, oh, it was 2,000 years ago. Even it wasn't that long ago, but it was a while. Let's see, yeah, we're gonna fuck up some potatoes here, I'm just saying. And the worst was that me and my father walked through the storm a bit, because I had been in town. I got sick because I had a cold, and I was a bit scared because of the storm, you know. Even if I was in town, you know, the storm was intense. So I called him, so he got me, and we managed to get kind of like 200 meters from our home when... oh my gosh. And then we had a ton of trees in the way, so we couldn't drive through that. And we needed to walk. And walking without the light, because we had a flashlight that lasts for 2 seconds. It was typical horror movie trope where my father like, oh, luckily I have a flashlight. He pulled it up and it go for like 2 seconds and the battery is dead. It's like, aha, well, fuck that. And we tried, and we walked home the last bit, hearing trees creaking and falling around us, and we needed at some point climb between fallen trees because we couldn't get around it otherwise. It was horrifying. Never again I do something like that. That was the dumbest shit ever. The line between the modern and dark age is very small to come for one human rhino. Yeah, for sure. It is very easy to be very, like, you know, it is like we have all these things. It's so natural for us now, but it doesn't need much, you know, power going out or something like that to our comfort to suddenly vanish. Let's see, we can throw that in there. Oh no! How? How did I? How did I? Ah, there we go. Ah, see? I have learned how to remove them. Whee! Screw your butts. I might not have many watchers, but those watchers matters. I think somewhere we need to experience apocalypse. Yeah, begone, but winters is pretty nice, to be honest. I mean, I like the snow and I prefer the cold in general over the heat because I'm not very good with heat. But it is nice because here in Sweden we have shifting, you know, seasons. We have all 4 seasons going here. But it do sucks when there is no power and things getting cold at home. And you have very limited resources to get fire going. I mean, I'm living in an apartment in town now. I don't have an open fireplace or anything like that. I mean, I could probably get one of my pots, add like a little bit of wood and stuff like that, and have a little fire, which is probably, it's not very good, it's per se, but when you're desperate, you are. Simple as that. I might as well fish a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. Fishing. I haven't fished super much in my days, but I did remember I got a fish on the line once, and it fucking terrified me. Yeah, the 4 big blankets, definitely, dude. And keep the cat close, because, you know, everything that generates heat is good heat. I guess that is enough for doom and gloom. Yes. I hate Stardew Valley. It is the thing, I don't know why. Fishing in games, I either love it or I hate it, you know? I kind of like it in World of Warcraft. I spent many hours just fishing in general. I find it, like, I don't know, relaxing, and there's so many places to explore, and it is not too bad, you know. But here, when you need to, like, balance and making sure it doesn't snap, that's a little bit frustrating. Ah, yes, my favorite. And then there is Rainy. Oh, does she love the fishes? I do remember playing a Rainy game where you are actually fish. And Rainy fish. Come on, man. Fish, get over here. Man, can't I just throw a grenade or something into the water? And YouTube have relimbs, so it's always stuck to Forsaken. Yeah, it is kind of like that. In Gamefish act with the neurons. Ah, that's amazing. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not weird. Like, it becomes like a nickname, you know. I find it weird when people call me like Michael or Mike, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh yeah, that's me. I'm so used to people calling me Lano. Please don't bomb the local. Well, if it's dead, it's not local. It's not here anymore. I got around that. Big rain. You know, a little bit of genocide to keep the day going. Talk about genocide, Coca-Cola. There we go. Raccoon's toxic antagonist, auntie from TV soap opera. Oh god. She have come a long way. Don't do a Costau. Costau? What is Costau? Wait, isn't that the French guy? Or am I thinking of or am I thinking of some weird person? Yes! Oh, my spine is actually worth a few bucks. Jacques Cousteau. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking on. Jacques Cousteau. The marine biologist, yeah? I like it. It rains. Then I don't need to water a thing. Yahoo! Can I build? No, I can't build then. A game is a C for the sea floor. Oh god. I honestly don't know much about him. I just know he's a marine biologist, and the reason I remember his name is because I watched epic rap battle history between Castillo and Steve Irwin. That's the only reason. I learned by watching epic rap battles. That is the true history. I don't understand the French spelling, and probably yeah. My girlfriend is she's Polish but live in France, so she have been learning French, and yeah, French is it's a very weird language. No, sacre bleu, no. Let's see. Oh, I want to climb up here and that is a nightmare. Why does it look a purple dick? Oh well. There's probably some that like to ride it. That's weird. It's locked. No. But then again, I would like to learn like French. I would honestly like to learn many languages because I think it's very fascinating, and knowing so many people from so many places in the world, having all the different languages, I think it's pretty neat. Oh, my broken glasses. Oh, that reminds me, my glasses are actually broken. Not very much, but a little more annoyance. Let's get soggy newspaper, tasty. I got the mandatory French what? The Y is pronounced Y. What? That's not even what? Yeah, that's weird. When I was a kid, you also get to pick between either French or German as an third language other than Swedish and English. I picked German, and the teacher we had, she wasn't very popular. She was German that lived in Sweden, and we spent like 5 lessons on just the difference with ish, how you use it. Like, that was a little bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. The elemental Spanish Z being zeta. Del C being zeta? What? I mean, that's how we actually say in Sweden. C is zeta. So, for me, though, it's not very different, to be honest. But I can understand, especially when you think about it. You have the Z, and then you have C, as ABC. Like, they this don't sound the same. Fuck, how the fuck, man? I don't understand. How am I supposed to be understandable? I hate this. My brain can't comprehend it. I'm too dumb. What's waddish? Yay. What's waddish? My inventory. Okay, we'll throw this out. I need my horse waddish. Is me saying we need to go back before we start communicating? Yeah. It was better. It was better back in the old days when we just communicated with grunts. That's the only thing we need. Und nu gör man noch keine Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzung auf der Autobahn. No idea what that means. Keine Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzung auf der Autobahn. I mean, Autobahn is obviously the big road they have. And I do know, actually something my grandma taught me. Ich liebe dich. It means I love you. It's funny, I can't say I love you in like 4 languages. I love you, English. Jag älskar dig, Swedish. Ich liebe dich, German. And kocham cię in Polish. No speed limit on the freeway. Well, that is true. The speedway there is pretty wild. And nice. Should get me some cash. Tango cash. Fucking weed. Ooh, one thing for sure, growing up on the countryside, I have come to really not like tall grass. Only by the reason that it's tend to be full with ticks, and ticks suck so bad. I mean, they suck, that is the entire thing, but goddamn. I know we're talking in Spanish as te amo and te quiero. I mean, I know amor. Something learned from the amazing world of Gumball. Well, that is an amazing world, that for sure. We can't deny that. And I mean, I'm not someone to say you in Sweden we have a word that is for drive and choir. You literally spell them the same, but they are pronounced slightly different. But if you're just looking at the word, it literally is the same word. And yeah. Languages. Oh god. Why can't I just communicate by grunting? Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna create a grunt school, you know, where we all go there and learn to grunt. And the grunt is universal. There is no dialect. It's just grunt. No. I think that will be great.
Hello there, lady.
You're going to live? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Time to ride the tongue of Neanderthal. Indeed. Neanderthal, my spirit animal. We're made up by big linguists to sell more dictionaries, indeed. And hello there, Lewis. Why did you leave Marnie? Have you been there to milk the cow? Yes, I know you. I know your secret, dirty old man. And the funny thing is, you know when they came out with the printed press, and they started to print books, making books more accessible, and people could get more access to, well, books in general, you know. It was not only like the nobility and the scholars that had access to books anymore. Like, pretty much anyone could get access to a book. And many like scholars and wise men and stuff like that didn't like it. They didn't like the print press because books would cause harm, because normal people couldn't handle all the information. But still learn no, indeed. Something Gutenberg. Yeah. I kind of find it fascinating. Like, today we are like, I mean, I guess in a way it's a mistake. Bum, bum. And we have done. Though without the print press and all that, we would have been very, very far back. Yeah, true. That arcs it. Socrates, he hated writings because he thought it would stifle the memory, that people wouldn't remember. Because he compared it to like talking with a statue. If you talk with a statue, you won't get any response. The same way it is with a text. If you write it down and try to argue with it, it won't respond. But thinking on it, classic human activity. Yes, regarding the new phone keyboard. I get spacing right away. You know, sometime the spacing will come, you know. But when you think about it today, you know, imagine if we didn't have anything writing, or you couldn't use Wikipedia or anything like that. It would be impossible to even comprehend everything, because humans today are so specialized that it's impossible for one being to contain like knowledge about everything. That's literally impossible. So I said, I could understand his idea, Socrates, but he need to think that I'm pretty dumb. I will never remember. Ah, I got slimed. Oh my god, slime. Fuck off. Been expending more than free feel, anything more than embrace.time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that is why you literally have people focusing on one very, very incredible tiny subject. Like, wow. The chance of that Sakura once heard from someone was wrong, because that's one spec from her was hard. Yeah, that's true as well, you know. People can hear mistake. And let's not forget, you know the game, Game of Phone, or what the fuck it's called, when you whisper something to one person and the next person whisper it on, and how the word and what you whispered change because people mishear or misinterpret the word, and that happens as well, you know, when you're talking. I mean, fuck, we have all the information here in the world and we still make mistakes constantly. You mean a game that I just lost? Hey. You can't lose if you don't win, I think. Ah, well, who cares? That's me on a daily basis. Yes, I do have a little bit of bad hearing, but also much is because I'm always messing with people, so they don't know if, so they just ignore me these days. Probably well deserved, to be honest. I would always, like, when people ask me something, I was like, what? And they repeat it, and I go, what? And then they're like, oh, fuck you, Mike. Bum, bum. Wonderful. Now, if my sweet potatoes can grow, that would be nice. Oh, flower! You know, say my forest. I'm very not looking forward to it. Yeah. I do know because one of my ears, my right ear, actually the eardrum popped once when I was sick. I had such an awful ear infection. I had lots of them as a kid, and eventually once it just popped, and it was, oh god, a pain. Oh, more dungeon inhabitants. Yes, I need more people. I need more to my dungeon. That's how I drive the energy. So I have energy in my home. And oh god. Hey Linus, how you doing, good sir? Linus is so nice. Ooh, onions. Well, leek. There's a leak in the boat. Ah, delicious. Ah, yeah. Oh, hitting my 40s. Oh, God. It do reminds me, I'm closer to my 40s than my 30s now. And that is such a weird thing. I never thought that would come. Languages, hearing and reading also often a very big part of why people mistake card in yeah. That can definitely, I can see that as definitely a part of things, because in how you interpret words and well, things in general in games and text and stuff like that can be very different from person to person. We perceive things vastly different. Some do it just because they, well, like, fuck you guys. You don't read, you just do shit and hope it's great. That is how I do when I play games in general. I just yeet the card and hope that, well, was it good? Hopefully it's good. When I play Hearthstone or playing something like that. An egg! And rock egg! I'm gonna rock! People read their cards? What the? Yeah, who the fuck read their cards, man? I don't read anything. I mean, when I'm playing FGO, it's literally, I'm just pressing buttons and see what happens. Nothing could possibly go wrong by that. Luckily, Vanguard's effects are pretty compact and rather easy to understand, but that's good. Because it can quickly turn very, very, like, complicated and frustrating at times, because, well, getting complicated. Yeah. Even so, my damn, because misunderstood. I mean, there will always be a chance to misunderstand things, because it gets complicated. Especially when things are competitive, you know, when like you playing cards and stuff like that, it's becoming competitive. Then it's like even more serious. If it's not a wall text, it's bottom tier. True. I just imagine playing like Vanguard and like, can someone give me the TLDR of this card?
Hello. Hey there. Hey, Granny. Hello there. Yes. Yes.
I'm dumb. What was that? What is it, cat?
Yeah, Chun-Li, what is it?
What are you squeaking for?
Huh.
Oyster. It makes me think on Blue Oyster Bar. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So you got a value eradicator, one with saber. It'd be one of the monsters looks like it's wearing a blanket. What? Oh my god, Chun-Li, please. What are you doing here, you trog? Yeah? Yeah, come here. Say hello to them in the chat. Chun-Li. Yeah? Yeah? Can you say hello? Yeah? Yeah? Meow. Come on, man. You little shit. Yeah? You're just here and... Oh, god, cat. Your tail is in my face. Oh, I found a nut. Wait, oh, god. Oh. Chun-Li. What is it? Yeah. Oh my, I can't. Ugh. She's literally headbutting my hand when I'm playing. The chat greets cat. Yeah, they're saying hello, Chun-Li. Even if you headbutt. Playing like a game where you need to aim or something like that while she's up here is like impossible because she's headbutting my hand, so the aim is like zoom. But the baby, she's literally now sleeping on my arm. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're cute. Yeah. Yeah, I love you, Chun-Li. Yeah. You have such a weird idea. And now, don't rub against the microphone. That's not good. All my stuff is breaking and you don't... Oh god, you don't help my microphone. Just so you guys know, that you must now play with only 1 hour, indeed. By the laws of the universe, if a cat lay on you, you can never move until it moves itself. Oh, that was my cat. Yeah, you used an axe right now, Chun-Li. You could have killed somebody. Yeah, that was you committing a crime right there. Yeah, how do you feel about that? You know what you were getting into when you began? Yes, I know. I remember someone commenting on a video, they got a bit annoyed because when I was making a reaction and Chun-Li was jumping up on the desk and I was like, it's a cat. It's not like it will obey me because I said no. It's a cat, not a dog. She's a queen and a shitty queen. I have one of these, you know, water fountains for my cats. It's a little like pump so the water move and stuff like that, but the pump have now broken, so all my shit is breaking down. Fucking sucks. So listen, everyone know that cats are them. Yes. So just a queen, indeed. Just a queen. Parsnip heaven! Parsnip, parsnip. I'm gonna say one of them. Parsnip. Jojo Mart. Oh. Dear Jesus. What? Oh wait, that's me. Kinda forgot that.
Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Da-da-da, da-da. Any more leaks?
I will erase Morris. Who? Not my old dog. She's already dead. I assume you mean somebody else, or? Got a Lydia's catalog chat noise. Ah, that's amazing. Sometimes you just need a cat. It is like in Final Fantasy VII, you have Keith Sif, which is one of my favorite characters. And League of Legends, you have Yumi, mostly loved champion in the game. Claiming up entitled animals attending university. Nah, that sounds cute. That sounds adorable. Sounds like they were smarter than me. May lose, I'm fine with the whole affair thing, but roll on at embezzlement, yes. Honestly, you know, if Marnie and Lewis want to like hook up, that is perfectly fine. That's kind of cute, you know. They're old and they have their little thing going there. But embezzlement? No, you listen here, you little shit. That's our money. Morris. Oh yeah, that's true. I was thinking of my old dog because we had a dog named Morris. What the fuck? Why is there a little person in the window there? Have it always been there? Well, that's weird. Oh well. I guess these lands are cursed. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god. Oh. Bad trash cans. It would be fun if the Joja Mart was called Jojo Mart, and instead the logo is just like Jotaro. Yada yada daze. Every time you walk in there and like you're like threatened by getting slapped by a stand. She has an answer for you, or a grandchild, either works. Could be. We're entering all lights on your house and just stare blankly outside to creep people out. Dude, that would be terrifying. Holy crap. I could see some people do that. Like, I remember as a kid when I lived in town, me and my friends saw an apartment. It was empty. The people that had lived there had moved away. And we had such vivid imaginations that we like, we thought we saw somebody inside staring at us. And we just had this idea that there was a ghost in there. I mean, I could afford the rights for that. Well, you're really cool. I mean, then again, they might not be concerned about that. Concerned monkey. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh. I realized the blue shirt with a J on is for Joja Mart. I was like, oh Jesus! Oh well. I'm a Joja fan. Da-da. Might as well fish a bit. I think I need 2,000 for the new backpack. And that's my first goal. Because I'm a loot whore and I need bag space so I can loot everything. The internet is a mistake. I mean, it is an amazing thing, but also many times is why. Yeah. Ooh, shit. I want that one. Here we go. Fish! Get over here. Here we go. Bullhead. What talk about? I found a stone egg. Cool. Walk on the water. In disguise. Was in my room, one of my sisters told the other to cope and call it a furry in return. That's brutal. Ah, the harshness of being called a furry. Yeah. I find that is makes no sense. I mean, when you have siblings, you call each other whatever, you know. It is just law of nature. You're all possible things. And I remember as the oldest of 5 kids, I got a lot to deal with. It sounds if it sounds like an insult, it worked. Yeah, indeed. When I never heard of single calling one a fur telling other to cope. I mean, you know, whatever you can say to make the other one hurt. Stick and stone might break my bones, and the words definitely devastates me. Oh boy. 3. I like to suck up some trees. Gotta get unfortunate when you share the same mom as burning but the roast hell out of it. Yeah. You need to think out of the box. Outside the box when you're trying to insult someone like that. How about I'm sleeping? Let's have a little bit of a cozy house fire. Hot. Yay, finally a scarecrow, so hopefully no bird's gonna eat my seeds. Sounds weird when I say it like that. Oh, honestly, that was one of the most fondest memories I have from as a kid. Waking up when I was visiting my grandparents and hearing the rooster go cockle-doo, waking up in the morning, like that for some reason that is a little memory I just really enjoy. Very weird. But you know what? A little bit short today, but we're gonna be back streaming more, and we're gonna be back streaming FGO and all that next time. So thank all of you for joining in here today. We're gonna see more, so see you later. Crope. Yeah.